So, all right. So, Spencer.
Hey.
Oh, God. Speaking of horrible things.
Hey. I'll take it from here, I guess.
Is there any? What's burning your crock? Come on, give us Spencer's.
Spencer, what's burning your boots lately? What's chapping your hide?
I can't.
What's a bee in your bonnet? The pea in your blanket? Mattress?
A bat in my belfry. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you have a bugbear that's currently haunting you right now?
No. Well, okay. Yeah. I listen to NPR. I think it's great. I think everyone should listen to NPR. But sometimes you listen to these stories and they try and put too cute of a button on the end of their stories, and it's I can't think of any good examples. I don't know, there'd be a story about a goose who lost his sight, and then they'd end the story with it was about a goose, and then they restored its sight because chemicals got thrown on it. I don't know, but then they'd be but for one goose in Portland, he will have a gander.
I saw that.
I'm Nancy Klein, NPR News.
Yeah.
And it's so many. They're trying so hard.
Yeah.
I can't think of any good ones.
That was pretty hard to avoid. If you're writing that story, you don't do the goose without the gander. You have to.
You guys ever listen to NPR and then they're like, okay, that's NPR. Thanks for your money, and it's public and stuff. We'll be right back after a word from these strangers.
The John Q. and James L. Knight Foundation.
Don't forget, but sometimes it's just out and out but they just make it sound NPR-ish, but it's getting really close to just Radio Lab is made possible by a sum of money by the Colgate toothpaste people.
Yeah.
Colgate toothpaste is an interesting new way of brushing your teeth. They're this is a commercial for a thing.
It's true. It's the public radio have failed in America. They had to cave to public or to corporate interests.
They shouldn't even. There should be for a very small portion of what we call a lot of collective revenue. You could keep a lot of cool shit going. That's my feeling about that.
In Britain, the government pays for all that shit. They have crazy awesome radio stations out there.
Yeah, all their TV shows are kind of not all their TV shows. We fetishize British TV because we see the really, really interesting, cool shit that breaks on our shores. But we don't have. I mean,
talking to Brian Cox, I only saw the shows. The physicist Brian. We see Wonders of the Universe, and there's that. But there's way better shows that don't air out here. We just don't get them. Their TV sounds so much more interesting if you're into science shows.
The flip side of it is, of course, America's everything it's done. It's the if you're going to admire anything about America, you got to admire our commitment to capitalism because the money drives so many interesting things. So everything that's heightened is so heightened because of money. The idea that you could have a show like Cheers, or the idea that television could be the cornerstone of all culture, which is neither good nor bad, but is a thing. The idea of the television show lasting 10 years and being a part of your life and your children's life. That is the opposite side of the coin of in Europe. They when they started doing TV, they looked at it like a kind of a civic thing. They looked at it the way we look at cable access, and they're you should everybody take turns making a TV show and make sure it has something to do with keeping England better. And there's still a little bit of that juice behind their TV industry. Whereas with us, it's just fuck you, man. And it's whatever. What am I talking about? Stick your head up your ass some more.